Fantasy in session. Court's back in session. I have a message for you. Are you ready for it? Hi, how you doing? You doing good? You doing great? Okay, I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling good. I'm hungry. Don't be afraid of the way you feel. That's the sample being used. I'm listening to music. Don't be afraid of the way you feel. Who's this? Chase Shakur. I know it's Chase Shakur. Want Me by Chase Shakur. Okay, so I'm looking at the Spiritual Awakening deck, but I don't feel like I have the energy to read that. It's not even like a, how do I put it? Like, it's heavier. Like, the Spiritual Awakening deck for me is heavy. It really takes a lot out of me. And I feel like the energy will generate, but I'm trying to figure out what is the message. But I'm touching it, so let me just do it. But like, you know, there's a hesitation there, so that might be relevant. I might want to just do one card. These cards require a lot. I like them though. I really do. I'm hungry. That's really what it is. I don't know if I should read after I eat or before I eat, but I feel less weighed down when I'm like not when I eat after. I ate in the morning, which is nice. So I was like, the law of pure potential. I'm gonna only pull one card for this, and then I'm gonna get into the other cards. I do need water. The law of pure potential. But when I come back, I'll turn you back like that. Why you want me? I know you want me. When I come back. This is the first card in the deck. Wow. When I come back. Tell me that. Open your mind to all possibilities and allow yourself to receive everything. At the core of you is infinite consciousness, the connection between your individual consciousness and your cosmic consciousness. There is an unending divine source within. All energy is pure potential until it is observed and informed. Your beliefs set the limit of the demonstration of principle, which of belief is without limit. Hold on. I'm going back. There is an unending divine source within. All energy is pure potential until it is observed and informed. Your beliefs set the limit of the demonstration of principle, which of itself is without limit. It is ready to fill everything because it is infinite. Your ability to have abundance is entirely a question of your own receptivity to this universal intelligence. Okay. Awaken the oracle within. You may be experiencing feeling stuck in an area of your life. However, the same energy that bonds you can set you free. By drawing this card, there's a hesitancy earlier. Note that. You may make me yours as long as you may be experiencing feeling stuck in an area of your life. However, the same energy that bonds you can set you free. By drawing this card, your higher self desires for you to have a breakthrough. Any current undesired situation is the universe's brilliant way of creating a breakdown for you to awaken to your abundant nature. Begin to shift your energy by giving gratitude to any situation where you are experiencing resistance, seeing it as a blessing in disguise. Next, go within and listen to what your heart truly wishes. This card comes forward as a sign for you to let go of the way you've been doing things. Open your mind to all possibilities. There are unlimited ways of creating your dreams. I'm starting to get emotional. Like, I'm getting the vibe of like a guideline. like a guide. Why? I feel like I just sat in an energy and I just can't like explain it, but like opening yourself up to guidance in a sense of like, there's a gnat. I saw it. Ew. All energy is pure potential until it is observed and informed. Your beliefs set the limit of the demonstration of principle, which of itself is without limit. It is ready to fill everything because it is infinite. Your ability to have abundance is entirely a question of your own receptivity to this universal intelligence. So, like, guidance. I feel like in a way of me like explaining the only reason I'm able to provide like guidance in a sense is because we have these limitations that we place on ourselves about what reality is and how it should be perceived, right? The only way to truly understand how to co-create with your reality is to release your control. We find comfort in the things that we know. There's more comfort to be, in my opinion, there's more comfort in knowing that I know nothing at all. So I don't know how things are supposed to play out. Which allows me to know how things are gonna play out. I don't know how to explain it. Like, because I just know that it's going to play out. Whatever I want, I can have. I just have to trust the process of the way that things are supposed to play out, but it might not happen the way that I think it's supposed to, right? So like whenever we feel stuck, it's because we're sitting in a certain energy. We're sitting in an energy of hesitancy. We're refusing to let go of something that we're supposed to let go of, or we're refusing to see outside of a concept we're consumed with. We think that things are supposed to pan out in this one specific way, so we don't see the other options that we have around us, right? Like there's options everywhere. There's possibilities infinitely. Whenever you're in a situation that you feel stuck, it's meant for you to observe. There's dualities to everything. You're sitting there, you're feeling stuck, but you're meant to rest. You're meant to understand and you're meant to process. You can utilize that time to really understand why you are feeling this way. And gratitude moves you along. I will say it's like being on a rowboat and then you start like paddling. Oh, I'm so grateful to have this opportunity to understand this aspect of myself. I'm so grateful that I have the opportunity to sit with these feelings, these uncomfortable feelings, whether it's jealousy, whether it's pride, whether it's vulnerability, whether, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so grateful I get the opportunity to really sit and see myself in this position, or wealth, your attitudes around abundance. Like, you're broke, you sit there and you think about your worth. Like, you could sit there and think about, oh my God, I don't have no money, I need more money. Or you could think about all the things that you have when you do not have money, right? So you're over here, oh my God, I'm so lonely. I have no partner. I'm having a hard time making friends. And you're valid in those feelings. But you could also think about yourself, how the value that your company brings, the value that your energy brings, really sitting and understanding your own company. You get opportunities, but because we don't separate ourselves from certain ways that we see things playing out, we don't really get to feel the fullness of a situation. Sometimes we just go and we try to find a way to remedy it mad quick. Life is gonna, I don't like nads, yo. Life is gonna make you feel uncomfortable so that you can understand parts of yourself. Uncomfortable things happen. You learn from it if you want to. But if you don't escape the cycle. Like, you just keep seeing things playing out this one specific way, and it starts to like drag you down. I rebuke whatever energy that is fighting me on this message. I am meant to sit here and do this. Like, I don't care. I start to feel like, you know how I pick up on things, like, I don't know, like, whatever. I be saying something that somebody don't be liking. I'm not going, that's just a different story. Like, sometimes messages come about that I might not be supposed to know, but I be knowing because you're observing me. That's why I be knowing. Never. Hater be gone. Like, whatever. You're on the right path. Let's get back into the message. We're not even going to give it too much energy. You're on the right path. Like, you just gotta journal about it. You just gotta journal about it. But yeah, like whenever you're in an uncomfortable situation, really understand aspects of yourself. Go within. Give it gratitude. Like, you're not here for no reason. But again, we have like these very linear or closed off perspectives of reality. I feel like I was like earlier when I said I feel like guidance, I feel like a guide, is because it feels like there's an energy that can't like explain me. That's just a different story. Maybe there's an energy that cannot explain you, or like you can't quite wrap your head around guidance. Like, you know that you want it, you know that you're finding it, but you're also in denial of it. And then I got the entitled as fuck to you. It's beyond like just good advice. I think you're the one. I think I'm falling, heavily protected. Work smarter, not harder. Yeah, like I said, like sometimes because we see things panning out this one specific way, we just keep doing shit over and over and over, trying to get to that means. And it's not like, you know what, you want movement, right? Create movement, but also open yourself up to other potentials and possibilities. Like, yes, focus on your plan, because your plan also in a way is guided, right? But understand that other things can happen. Plans change. Let me tell you, I had a plan. Talking about my personal life, I've had a plan, right? Within a span of time, so much shit fucking happened. Like, I had this one plan, lost my fucking job, got a new one. But like, if I was to continue my plan the way it was supposed to be continued, I'm in a better position because of where I've been redirected. Get what I'm saying? Like, I still have the same plan. I'm still going to work according to that original plan, but everything else has been changing. So now my plans must change with the, you know, like I still have this end goal, but things happened outside of that, you know? So now my plan is shifted. Like, I still have the same goals, but things, you know, maneuvered differently to make it easier. In a sense, it's actually easier when you allow things to change how it's supposed to. When you're not trying to fight change. You can't fight change. You can't. It just happens. Pour into yourself, surrender. I mean, damn, I said it's pour into your self-expression, but there's a call to surrender. You need to surrender to change. You can't fight it. The more that you fight it, the harder it comes down on you, because you're meant to change. Slow down a little. Yeah. Feminine, and then I see sending spiritual attacks. That's just a different story. I just can't. Anyways, I'm not pulling that card. I'm not giving it no energy. A need to prepare. Person of sign, you scare them. Self-forgiveness is key right now. Psychic protection needed. This work related. Sit back and observe. Yeah, this is something. Someone is so confused by guidance. Someone's so confused by divine protection. This is like you know when you get a reading and it's like going multiple ways. I'm starting to get pulled on a different type of energy and it's popping up now. But yeah, either this is someone who's just confused overall about divinity, about being connected, about intuition, which is fun. It's fun if someone's open to it, but if someone has to learn like the hard way, then that's never a fun time. What do you truly want? Ooh, Taurus. Oh my God. Ooh, cards fell. You're worrying too much, overthinking. Mental health needs attention. Someone's foolish decision. Someone's very anxious. Someone did something stupid and now they're anxious because they're realizing that their usual tactics don't work. But with someone who's divinely guided. And now it's like, oh my God, whatever they've been, the hubbaloo hoobaloo that they be talking actually is real. It's come over. Especially if it's someone. Ooh, why am I getting so much? You know, when people kind of like try to like mirror your belief systems so that like they can feel, so that you, like people who are good at mirroring others, right? Someone tries to mirror your belief systems, but they don't actually believe in what you believe. They kind of think that you're not all the way there. They think your marbles are like not in place. So now they think, oh, this person's marbles is not like all the way there. So I can easily manipulate this person using their spiritual beliefs, because how can they believe something like that? Right? But like it may be coming to a situation where like they're understanding that there's no lie behind your spiritual beliefs or gifts. It's like, oh no, this person's actually gifted. Like this is beyond me. And now it's kind of fucking with their reality, because again, we all have like this certain way of viewing reality. So someone's reality is being fucked with, maybe for the best or for the worst. I'm picking up different energies, but I feel like let's just go where the message is going. Hater be gone. You're on the right path. Journal about it. Entitled is fuck to you. Self-forgiveness is key right now. Heavily protected. Psychic protection needed. Work smarter, not harder. What applies, it still applies to what I said earlier. Like, you need to release the way that you see things panning out. Especially if you're a very controlling person. If you have a tendency, my throat. If you have a tendency to want to control the outcome of things and you go about it in ways that are in bad faith, life will align you in a certain position so that you understand that you don't truly have control. And it's not a bad thing. You have control over yourself. You do. You can find control over yourself or what you choose to do. You have free will and you have the ability to make choices. If you're such a slave to your own choices and you feel like other people are as well, and you try to use their quirks or whatever it is against them, then life is going to teach you a very valuable lesson. That's how I feel. I'm not trying to save you, but you here with me tonight. uh, uh, uh. I've had to learn how to like really step back and let shit pan out. That's where that sit back and observe comes from. Like, cause like, you know, when you're someone who's like intuitive, right? You want so badly to explain your intuition. You want so badly to explain your value. Like, oh, I can help you with this. I can give you more information about this. Oh, I know where this is coming from in you. Like, and then you try to go deeper with it, but you have to like stay at this little level where you're trying to like understand just how much you can say. But before you do that, honestly, you do just be saying shit. You just be spitting shit out. So there's a certain level of understanding that your intuition is also there to protect you first. Some people learn the lesson from the amount of protection that you have over yourself. Like keeping yourself guarded, using what you know to protect yourself, not to control the situation, not to manipulate someone into changing, but to really just like keep yourself safe. And the more that you do that, the more they have to sit with their own, like, you understand the next move that they're about to make. So the more you have to, like, they have to sit with themselves, like, oh shit, like, this shit is fucking scary to them. But the thing is, if they didn't have that experience, they would still be, you know what I'm saying, trying to manipulate the fuck out of you. So self-forgiveness is key right now. Hate or be gone. Psychic protection needed. Journal about it. Work smarter, not harder. And then the Ace of Swords reversed. Yeah, exploitation. They were trying to exploit you, but they exploited the wrong one. That's exactly what it is. Like, so now their reality is feeling fucked up because they were trying to control your reality. It is what it is. Heavily protective. Pour into your self-expression, this work-related. Slow down a little. Sit back and observe. Ooh. Sit back and observe. Feminine. 3 of Cups. Slow down a little. Pour into your self-expression, this work-related. Keep doing what you're supposed to be doing. If you're meant to offer guidance, offer that guidance. You know what I'm saying? But slow down a little bit. Like, relax. You know, everything that happens with reason. You're meant to understand and learn from your experiences for, you know, for better or for worse, in a sense. 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups. Explain 3 of Cups. What's that mean? Refocus on love. Oh, so like, you know how like I'm like, oh, there's different energies in this. So like gratitude, right? Focus on the opposite of the situation or alchemize it. Like, yeah, you're experiencing something. You're like, I'm grateful to be gaining clarity. You're gaining clarity. I'm grateful to be able to experience connection, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Pour into your self-expression, this work related. A need to prepare. What do you truly want? A person, a sign. Also, I feel like you really like put yourself in a position where you question yourself or your intuition when you want to explain it and explain it and explain it and explain it. Sometimes you really just got to work on using it, utilizing it, making the changes that you need to change, going with the flow of life. There's even when you have intuitive nudging, there's still things that's far out of your control. You just know, oh, this might shift soon. But you also know when an unexpected shift happens, it's for the best. Like, for the best. A need to prepare. What do you truly want? Person of sign, Taurus, you scare them. 4 of Cups reversed. That's like the end of a stagnancy. You have to get through it to get through it. The only way out is through it. What do you truly want? A need to prepare. Person of sign, just learn, just be grateful to learn what it is that you need to be learning. Taurus, you scare them. You might be scaring a Taurus. Or maybe you're a Taurus that's a little scary. Let's see what signs are on the table. A lot of Cancer, like there's 2 Cancer cards and a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra card. Someone may be scaring a Taurus or a Cancer or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Or they are a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Taurus. What do you truly want? What do you truly want? Alchemize every situation that you're in. You know, gratitude. Let me go back to the book because there's a part that I'm thinking of. I'm hungry, so I'm about to end this so I could go eat. But oh, let me read the journal in action. So I'm going back to the book and I'm going to read the journal in action. I didn't read it. So journal about it. Make a list of what you currently believe needs to happen in order for your dreams to come true. Make a list of all the ways you think your dreams will happen. Then have a spiritual ceremony and burn your list. Example, I need to hustle in order to have success. I need to do X and then Y will happen. So then we go back over here where it's like, begin to shift your energy by giving gratitude to any situation where you're experiencing resistance, seeing it as a blessing in disguise. Next, go within and listen to what your heart truly wishes. This card comes forward as a sign for you to let go of the way you've been doing things. Open your mind to all possibilities. There are unlimited ways of creating your dreams. Let me tell you something personally about me. Anytime for me with my path and the things that I do, anytime that my intuition, intelligence, wisdom, I guess I would say wisdom, even though it's such a loaded word, but like I always feel like I don't know enough, right? That's where I guess gain the most knowledge. I always feel like I don't know enough. I just share what I know, and then I start to realize I kind of know a lot more than I do. So, you know, I go into situations kind of acting like that, like, oh, you know, I am intuitive, but I don't know everything. I don't know everything. I don't know enough, you know what I'm saying? And then how do I put this? Okay. So I'll be like, oh, I'm intuitive, but I'm very proud of being intuitive. And the more that I've gone through situations, the more open I've been about my intuition, because I'll go into a situation where maybe someone like just doubts my questions my knowledge, questions my wisdom, questions my intuition, questions if I know, or questions my sanity in a sense, like, and I come out of every situation a lot more sure of myself, because the way that things pan out, I've seen it already. Like, I'm like, oh, I've had a feeling about that. Oh, I've seen that. Oh, I had a dream about that. And I become more trusting to myself. So anytime I'm put in a position where I'm meant to not trust myself, I come out trusting myself a lot more. I end up trusting myself a lot more. So you alchemize and you give gratitude for the things that happen, because it's happening for a reason. Like it's preparing you. A need to prepare. It's just preparing you. Like if you're meant to use your intuition, you're gonna have experiences where people make you question yourself a lot. You're gonna deal with narcissists. You're gonna deal with gaslighting. You're going to deal with situations that make you feel like you're losing it, because you're more sane than you think you are. Your perspective of reality, being outside of the box, honestly, to me, is true sanity. How do you be sane in a society that is sick, that is based completely on insanity? Everything that we do has come from the mind of somebody who believed that they need us to feed their egos. You know what I'm saying? That's insanity. So that's Sam Sentient Sessions. Session to join. Please come back. Thank you for being here.